So my name is Angela Balcois. I am the CEO and founder of Big Rig Wraps. Today I have with me Julie and Lillian from Toebeanscatcafe in Port Hope. Very interested to share this story with you guys because it's an amazing story of what they do. Lillian and Julie, can you tell me what you guys do?
Do you want to tell her or do you want me to?
Go for it.
Okay. What do we do? Well, we have a cat cafe, obviously. And we sell cookies and coffee and sandwiches, and you can come in and visit our cats or adopt our cats. They're all adoptable, including these beautiful babies back here. We get them from 3 different rescues. Some of them are not as social, like these guys. They're really shy, which is probably why they're still here. You can pet them, but see Robin, she's not that much of a fan of it, whereas Friccio down there, he's much better. Yeah, that's what we do. Yeah, it's fun, it's adventurous. There's not that many cat cafes around, so it's something different for you to do on the March break. Everybody's coming this March break.
We'll be there. And of course, you know, I'm a huge fan of you guys, and we've adopted a few cats from you.
You have.
We love what you do. How long have you been doing this? How long has Toebeans been open?
So Toebeans itself opened September 2018 with the original owner, Elise. We purchased the cafe in March of 2020. So we've just actually celebrated our 3rd year anniversary. The cafe itself is coming up on its 5th year anniversary.
Okay. Why did you choose this type of business?
That would be me. That would be me. Mm-hmm. So we were following the original owner, Toebeans, on Facebook, and she had decided that she wanted to focus on family. So she had decided the cafe was, it was time to sell, time to move on. And so I saw a post that it was for sale, and I immediately sent the post to my mom, Lillian, and I said, we should buy this. This looks fun. And she immediately said, we don't have time to do that. And I said, oh, it won't be that much work. There is staff, there is management. It's a turnkey operation. And I mean, a cafe full of cats. It just sounds fun. So I am very good at convincing people to do what I want them to do. And it took her 3 days to agree. And then we bought the cafe. So it's been quite the adventure. Now, one of the reasons why it just kind of seemed like it fit is Lillian and the family as a whole actually also owns a pet sitting company that just celebrated 25 years. So basically I've been around animals as a whole, as a lover, as a job since I was 18 years old. So this just kind of seemed like it was the flow of everything that my family does. If it has 4 legs, my family pretty much is involved.
Yeah, and you're supporting a lot of rescues through this. How many cats have been adopted? I think, are you close to 2,000 cats now?
We just went over 1,600 cats at this point. Wow. Adopted in the 5 years of the whole of the cafe. When we purchased the cafe, they had adopted 170 cats. So we've adopted 171 to just over 1,600 cats in the 3 years we've owned the cafe.
Wow, that's incredible. So that brings me to my next question. What would be a major achievement or milestone that you guys have achieved while operating this business?
I'll say it again. So obviously the 1,600 cats. Yeah. Is the biggest milestone, and our real purpose and why we do what we do is the cats. It's more incredible than we could have ever imagined it could have possibly have been. We also have the ability to help cats that you don't even see us bring to the cafe, that you don't see us advertise, that you don't see behind the scenes. Every cat that we help allows another cat to be able to come into rescue, to be able to have their life changed as well. And what we do doesn't just help the local cats. We've been able to help cats internationally. We've helped cats in Egypt. We've helped cats in the Bahamas. We've helped cats from the States, from Quebec, from Saskatchewan. It's not just Ontario-based cats, which is also incredible. The fact that the cafe has been operating for the last 5 years, as you know, as a fellow business owner, that's a incredible feat to reach as well. And we just recently signed on for another additional 5 years with our lease term, as well as signed on to expand coming up in May into the unit beside ours. So it's incredible to be able to do that as well, which means we'll be able to help even more cats is our goal.
That's incredible. And I did not realize that you guys were helping cats across Canada and internationally. That's amazing. So tell me more about that, please. How does that work? Do the cats end up at some of the other rescues and then eventually to your cafe, or?
Lillian, you want me to take that one? So right now I'm talking with someone who brings cats over to Canada from Egypt. We're discussing which cats we're going to bring. They're coming on April 2nd, fingers crossed. Sometimes international travel can be iffy. You have it all booked, you're ready to go, and then something happens that they can't come on that flight. We have a bonded pair of tripods coming. One's a long-haired calico and one's just a orange tabby. And so they seem very friendly and lovely. So we get to see pictures. They all come vaccinated, spayed, neutered, with a health check. And they also get titers done for rabies to make sure that that's all good. They also get the FIV and FELV check. So they actually have more tests done to come here than a Canadian rescue has to do to adopt out a cat. So that's really exciting. This is actually our first time bringing them to the cafe. Before, Julie and I just fostered for a few days or whatever we could do to help. My dog is actually from Egypt, and I think that's where this all started.
Wow, that's incredible. Well done. What inspires you guys to do all this work? I'm sure a lot of it's a labor of love.
It's the cats.
The cats.
Look at that face. Oh, what's that, buddy? Look at that face. That's why we do it. He was trapped in a barn, baby kitten, probably would have died. And instead he's sitting here thinking about jumping on my computer.
Aw.
Right? Right?
Absolutely the cats. I mean, there are a lot of people out there who do help with the rescue, but think about it. We have helped 1,600 lives to hopefully be better. You yourself know you've got 2 of our cats, and
Three.
Sorry, three of our cats. And if we weren't here doing this, would somebody else step up? I don't know. Maybe not.
Yeah. I would love to see Toe Beans franchised right across North America. You know, I've brought friends and family from London, Ontario to your cafe. They are coming back, I think, in a couple of weeks, and they can't wait. That's the first thing they want to do when they come here is go back to It's such a neat concept to be able to have coffee and see the cats and play with them. Like, I highly recommend it to everybody.
Yes, we had a wonderful story. A woman in, I believe, Ireland, if I remember correctly. Lillian, do you remember? Was it Ireland?
With a t-shirt?
A t-shirt from us.
Yeah, it was Ireland.
Grandmother used to live in Port Hope, and every time she visited, we were the first place they went. So we have some stories that come in from various places that it's amazing to hear those stories, to hear how well the cats and the cafe have been able to touch people's lives.
Yeah. And you serve a good cup of coffee. I'm not going to lie. It's amazing. We're pretty impressed with the quality of the coffees. I would put you guys right up there with, high-end Starbucks, and you got some really amazing sandwiches. So Yeah, well done, you guys. Lastly, I guess I'd just like to ask you, what's one piece of advice that you would give to other women in business or other women who are contemplating going into business?
Passion. You have to have passion for doing what you do, or the grind that it takes to succeed or to continue, you just won't be able to make it. It's a lot of work, and you need to really love what you do to be able to do really any work in business, let alone the work that we do. Lillian, anything else?
No, that's it. Yeah, it's we had a lot of issues the last 3 years because of all the shutdowns and things like that. Like, we bought the cafe a week before the government shut us down for 2 months. So, and then continuously shut us down for the next 2 years. So we just, if we didn't keep pushing and keep doing what we do, then who knows what would happen to all the cats that we've helped find families, just like Julie said. So yeah, it takes passion.
Yeah, I've watched your journey, and it just goes to show how strong and amazing you guys are. Thank you very much for taking the time to do this interview, and love what you're doing. Thanks.
Thank you.